Hey everyone. Okay. I'm too bright. I just turned on exposure. Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Dajana, if you didn't know that already. And I create videos ranging from lifestyle to budgeting, organization, everything under the sun that I feel like. So if you're interested in that, go ahead and subscribe. If you haven't already, I would love that. Before we get into the video, just go ahead and hit that red button. I would appreciate it so much. Okay, I hope that's good. Honestly, it's been so trying to film this video. I don't know what it is about every reset video. Every time I film it the first time, I just don't like how I look in it. Don't like how I really look in this right now, but it's just, it's gonna have to do. I'm really worried about my makeup. I only have about 1,000 layers of foundation on my face. No bronzer because it's already orange enough. I talk about it in my vlog that's coming up after this video. So watch that and enjoy that show. Moving on, I am finally able to do a proper reset video. Like a monthly budget reset video. Because I have some amazing news. First thing is that I'm officially a registered dental hygienist. Yes, I got the email while I was out for, no, what were we out for? Just coffee, me and Megan. When we got an email notifying us that we were officially registered and we had our registration number and everything. So I can start working, and in fact my first shift is on Saturday. I am practicing though on my friend tomorrow with the ultrasonic. They let me bring in someone, so crossing fingers that all works out really well. I kind of feel I'm in a daze, sort of. It feels surreal that I can actually move forward with my life. I originally thought, you know, oh, I kind of feel like I can finally move forward in my life, but I still kind of feel stuck and I don't exactly know why. I guess I won't feel like it's real until I get my first paycheck, which won't be until the 15th of April, which kind of sucks. But man, oh man, it does feel like the ball is rolling. It's just something like I have no money in my bank account. So I'm really looking forward to actually, you know, receiving an income. So my job is full-time, 35 hours a week, I believe. Starting off though, I won't be working as much. It's a long story. Basically, I'm slowly easing my way into things, not necessarily by choice, but I have no other option. It is what it is. I'm gonna try and like temp possibly if I really need to. So originally when I created this budget, I do want to preface it with it has absurd numbers in it. And I created it when I thought I was gonna be working full-time, like straight from the get-go. So the numbers are gonna be a little bit off, but I will update it in my May reset video. You guys will take a look at exactly how much I made versus what I think I made, what I'm thinking I'll be going to make, before learning that I'm not gonna be working as full-time as I wanted originally in the first half of April. So I'm gonna quickly go over my budget and show you what I've decided to go with, as well as kind of talk about my goals, how I've created a new template and all that. So stick around, you'll hear all about it. In other exciting news, I bought a new laptop. I'm gonna set it down here. And the reason being is because this Mac desktop, I don't know the actual name for it. It was just super frustrating to work on, and I don't know how to get my thoughts out about it, but essentially what it came down to was me wanting to work on my YouTube channel and grow on it. But I knew if I had waited to save up more money for it, or to wait to get it for a few months, I know I would have been very, let's just say I wouldn't be posting videos as much as I would have wanted to, and that's because it just is a computer that wasn't made for editing videos. I originally got it because I was doing blog posts on my website years ago, and that it was perfect for that, but it just can't keep up with editing. And so the last video I posted, that took me a really long time to edit, when it normally would have taken on a regular computer like this one about an hour. And this is just, when you think of it as time is money, this is what's gonna help me get out more videos. I don't want to edit. I don't want to be stuck on this chair in front of this computer after a long day of work. Whereas if I'm lying on the couch like super exhausted, I am more likely to edit, which was the fact like last night I was editing the first version of this video that I made, and I almost finished it all while lying there after a long day. It's just like those little things that I need in place or need to think about in order for me to be productive the way that I want to be. And as I was researching which laptop to get, you know, I really wanted the laptop that was full bells and whistles, just everything on it, but obviously it was too expensive. And so I wanted to research and see, you know, what laptop was perfect for just a YouTuber vlogger that doesn't do intricate edits and all this stuff. And it came down to the Mac 14-inch Pro, MacBook Pro. That's what I'll say. One of the reviews that I watched for it made such a good point that this laptop is made for people who are making money because it is so fast. So I plan to not save any of my videos on it to keep it fast. I did download Sims on it, so I've been playing it, but that's something that I can easily erase and download again. But I'm purposely saving this laptop just for editing and nothing else. Nothing's gonna be saved on it. Obviously, you know, work stuff. Yeah, it's just not gonna be used for school because I'm not going to school, you know what I mean, just editing. And I'm really happy with my decision. And I'll talk a little bit more about the pricing and how I'm paying for it when I get to that section on my budget. So I had tried making my own budgets multiple times and I just couldn't get it to work at all. It was just too overwhelming for me. And if you watched my last vlog, I talk about how I have ADHD, or well, I just quickly mention it. I don't really go into full details of it. But there's certain things that I can't explain why I can't think past it and I can't get through it, and it's because I'm overthinking everything. And so when you think of time is money, like that motto, I just decided to go ahead and purchase one. And I don't know why I didn't think of this before, because this would have saved me a ton of time and made me be more organized, because I'm on this thing all the time because it's just so nice to work with. So just to show you guys. So here is the start page. I downloaded it from Etsy, just googled it and it popped up. I was a dummy and I originally bought the bi-monthly paycheck, something, I can't remember the title of it, but it was just tracking your monthly paychecks. You would have had to like restart every month and it didn't keep track of everything. For here you can look at your year at a glance. Don't make me get her ultimate annual spreadsheet. I'll link everything down below that I used. It was the best 30 bucks or something around there that I spent, because this is exactly what I want. It just shows you everything. These numbers aren't accurate, by the way. She inputs like her own numbers to show you what it's gonna look like. So I'm excited to do like a half year glance at my budget, and then I'll do the annual one at the end too. So you start on the start page here, and I've inputted all my debt, repayment start date, sinking funds, and yeah, this was created when I thought I would be working full-time hours right out of the gate at this new job, but I won't be. Here is all my debt, $78,827.08. I have my student loans, which are $50,746 at 0% right now. I have 6 months after I graduate not having to make any payments, and it didn't tell me the percent of interest right now. It might change after the 6 month passes, which is in July, or it could be 0% still because of COVID, so we'll see. But the minimum payment that they want me to pay is $445.14, and that's all I'm going to pay for right now. I'm not going to put any extra money, and I'll explain in just a second. So my MasterCard, $12,000 roughly, with a minimum payment of $200, interest $12.99. Again, the minimum payment might change for this month, and then I'll go back to $200 the next month. MacBook Pro. So I'll explain how how this works. So $3,149 is what it cost me. But Apple has a third-party program or deal, I don't know what to call it, where you can finance it. It's 0% interest, no payment down, like nothing, and you pay it off for a year. And so I thought, you know, there's no interest, there's no catch. I looked through the terms of service and everything. As long as you pay it on time, you're good. And there's no fee to pay it off early. I don't really understand how they make money doing this, but whatever, I'll take it. That leaves me with more money to pay off other things faster. It's $262.42 minimum monthly payment, but you do have to pay the taxes up front, which I did. Look into it. It might be the thing for you, might not, but I don't know. It just worked really well for me, and the fact that it's 0% interest is pretty great. And then I have my Visa credit card. I do not use this credit card. $2,871. I'm trying to pay it off fast now. So I set the minimum payment at $400, but again, this is probably gonna have to start in May at 12% interest. I hate this company so much. Not necessarily Visa, but there's a bank and then they attach their name to the Visa kind of thing. I hate them. They had a disgruntled employee, apparently, from the letter that I got, who stole my information, and all they offered was free monitoring for a few years at one of those credit score places, Equifax or something like that. So I'm really annoyed. I'm trying to pay that down as fast as possible. And then there's this one, Tata. This is how you say dad in Croatian. Not boobies like my friend thought. I could see why she thought that because I've talked about getting a breast reduction, but no, it's my dad. I'm paying my dad money back. He has given me a few different odds of or sums of money throughout me going to school and previously. So I've just set it at a balance of $10,000 with a minimum payment of $500 a month just to get the ball rolling of paying him back. Obviously at 0%. I would hope he wouldn't charge me interest. Like I said, this minimum payment is gonna be changing. I just don't know what yet, and I'll update you guys in my May reset video. And then the sinking funds, honestly, I'm not gonna go through them. I just have crazy numbers for them that they probably won't make sense. I will explain my insurance. So I figured out what I'm gonna be doing with my car. I'm gonna be releasing it. I don't know what it's gonna cost, but here in BC you can pay your insurance for a year ahead. I obviously won't have that money by the time that comes. I could, I'll see. I'll try to have that amount of money ready to go up front basically, but you end up saving more money when you do that. So if I'm not able to pay it up front by the end of May when my lease ends and I start the new one, I will just work on saving it for the next year and then go on from that. And then beauty. Okay, so my beauty section I should change it to like self-care, just because I want it to include everything that I consider self-care. I want Botox and I want hair extensions and I want to get my hair done and everything that I've always wanted in the past 5 years. I just want to not feel guilty about spending money on myself. So I'm trying to save up that much money before my friend's wedding. I highly doubt I will spend all of that, but I get weird when I get paychecks. I decide not to buy things. Most likely will change my mind about a lot of things and wait to get it done. So that's why it's that much. It's probably not going to be how much money I actually put into it, but I don't care. I want to spend money on myself without feeling guilty or going broke after buying one thing. I want to treat myself because I've been on the other end where I've been super restrictive with what I spend, and then the pendulum swings the other way and then it just leaves me with a bunch of debt. So I definitely want to balance my life out with being super responsible and looking out for my future, but also enjoying my hard work. Then shoes and work clothes, I just put those in there. I don't know why. I do get a spending amount for my office, but shoes, I particularly want some good ones just for like ergonomic reasons and pain and to help me with walking a lot longer. Camera is my next purchase. This was obviously going to be my first purchase, but my computer decided to be a piece of crap. And that left me with having to purchase it first. But my camera, I'm giving myself 4 months to buy it as like a birthday present. I just don't know. I might buy it beforehand and switch some things around. It all depends. This camera's okay. It's not the best. I don't like the audio of it, but it would be the next step in increasing my quality or in like my investment into my YouTube channel. Down payment, I just threw in a number in there because I do want to start saving up for a place. I'm not gonna start paying into it until May 2020. That's what I really like about this budget Google Sheet thingy. I can't think right now. It is because it's so organized and everything is connected to everything. And I'll show you once I get through the other tabs. But yeah, $20,000 is like a joke here where I live. It's not gonna get me anywhere, but I'm just leaving that as like a start. So the year at a glance tab shows you your yearly income, which I love, then your sinking funds, and it's all connected to that first tab there with the start here. You want to be careful of what numbers you change, because if you can take a look, there are equations here. So if you change it, it erases the equation and it doesn't connect it to your year at a glance thing. So just be aware of what numbers you're putting in where. There's usually a little warning that she has saying don't change these numbers. Like these cells will fill when you enter your data on the set your goal sheet, right? This is my debt payment tracker. It is organized by your balance, so least to most. I kind of wish it was off of highest interest to lowest interest, just because that's what I want to pay off first. Even though my MasterCard has more interest, I hate this Visa so much. I just want to get it out of the way, so I'm focusing on paying it off first. These are just my bills that I have to pay monthly. My phone, my mom's phone, my grandma's phone and internet I pay for. This is my card payment and my insurance. I'm hoping at least my car payment might go down when I renew my lease on the current car that I have. And then my subscriptions. I'm just so in awe at the details of this budget. Just go check it out for yourself. It's been the easiest thing and the most like exciting budget I've ever tried to do. It makes me want to like look at it every day. So my expected income is going to be less than this because the first 2 weeks I'll be working less. Debt repayment, regular bills, sinking funds, monthly spending, savings. So my sinking funds, for most of them I said that I would start paying into them in May, June, you know, later on. But beauty and camera are the ones that I want to start paying into this month, but we'll see how much money I actually put. I'll show you guys in the actual column at the end of the month. So that'll be interesting to see how much money I make in my first month. Savings down here, honestly, I didn't change any of the names. I just left it as is. Investment, I probably won't put any money into it until June. Savings account, I will figure that out as well once I get that second paycheck. It's all about that second paycheck. And then here, I'm sorry I'm jumping all over the place, but the monthly spending is really interesting. Goals, honestly, like entertainment, I don't even know what that is. I don't do anything entertaining. Fuel, maybe more or less, because if I'm not working as much, then I'll be driving less. Chiropractor, the gym. My chiropractor is pretty low because it's still based off of my income from 2021. And so we have MSP here in BC, and if you didn't know, if you make under a certain amount of money a year, I'm not too sure how much or if it's by like certain levels, they will cover a portion of extended health benefits for you up to 10 times. So I have the opportunity to go see the chiropractor for 10 times at $35, and then anything after that is regular pricing. And then I have the May, June, July, August. So when you get it, it starts with month 1, month 2, month 3, and then it starts off as January. So this is where you'll probably have to, I'm pointing at the screen like you can see it. Hold on. This is where you have to change the title. I'm so excited for this thing. I honestly think this is what's gonna help me realize like the money that I'm spending, because when I, you know, calculate like the Botox, the hair extensions and everything, like roughly what I think it's gonna cost, it makes me not want to spend it. I'm excited to see what happens for the rest of the year in terms of my budget. I am like sepia toned because my walls are brown and yeah, I don't know what's going on, why I look so brown, but that's okay. So my next thing is these monthly resets that I like to do, and I found out a better like way to keep track of them, and that is obviously on another Google sheet. Let me go show it to you and put you guys down at a better angle than this. Oh, I just pinched the crap out of my finger. Okay, I'm sitting on my couch because my laptop needs to get charged, and I just don't want to move things around too much, but I'll go back to showing my screen here about what I'm doing for my monthly and weekly resets, because I think it's brilliant. By the way, I don't know how jacked this liner is gonna look. Usually it spreads all over my eyelids, which I'm sure I'll see in editing. I'm not wearing my glasses, so I can't see over this far away. I mean, it looks nice from where I'm sitting, what I can see on the viewfinder, but I probably look like a mess, and I don't care. Alright, so I've set up this monthly/weekly resets Excel sheet. So I have little tabs here, and I like that I can like easily keep adding more, you know. I'm still at 448, 49 something subscribers, so I didn't quite reach my goal of 500 subscribers, so I'm just moving that over. I did manage to post a video every week, which I'm really happy about, so I've bumped it up to post 6 videos now that I have this computer, there's no reason for me to not be able to, other than just potentially being tired or overwhelmed from starting a new job, which I think I might be, but it's okay. With this computer, I can bring it to work and edit from my car and stuff like that, so I'm gonna make it work. But my goal is 6 videos, 2 videos a week. And then as always, my goal to be more creative and intentional with my videos. What I mean by intentional is just have a purpose behind a video, even if it's a vlog, so have one main idea to talk about in each video. Okay, my battery's about to die. I don't even know if this is gonna record, but we gotta get this done. It's gonna turn out to be a really long video. Finances, save $1,000. Ugh, we'll see. Make a budget. I did that, but I'm just gonna leave it as continuing to make a budget, continue to use a budget. Wow, it's like the time is ticking. And then I'll add more as I think of it. Health, stick to meal plan, grocery shop once a week, walk an hour 3 times a week. I'll talk about my meal plan situation, what I'm doing for my weight loss in a health journey video that I'm gonna make. I'm just waiting to try it out first and see if I like it before I talk about it. And then I have grocery shop once a week. I do that. Walk an hour 3 times a week. I did it every day before starting work, but now starting work I feel like it's gonna be a little overwhelming, so I'm just having the goal as 3 times a week. Personal, hang out with Megan, my friend Megan, get out of the house other than work, because previously going out with Megan was enough. But I know once I start working, in my brain is going to use that as an excuse, and then I won't want to do anything else other than work and go home, which is not healthy. Move to my parents' place, hopefully that works out this month. Set up bedroom and closet, so that will be after my first paycheck, so I can go ahead and buy a new bed frame, a smaller one, and a mattress, a better mattress, and set up my closet there, so it's easier to move in my stuff. So for my goals from March 27th to April 2nd, it's coming up. It's halfway through the week. I haven't checked off anything because I haven't done anything yet or haven't fulfilled it. I guess after I film 2 videos I can do that. But read a book, film 2 videos, meal plan, yada yada yada. You can see all this. I'll talk about it maybe in like a weekly reset video if I do that again. But essentially I found doing this, adding it to the month, was a lot more helpful than having it written down, because I can just easily pull it up on my phone. This is everything that I have so far. I'm gonna add more to it, and obviously you'll hear more about it in my May reset video. I'm really just happy with how things are working out. I think it translates well into my videos. I hope so. My remote fell off the couch. I really have to end this here so I can get this video up. As always, thank you guys so much for watching. Leave a comment down below if you have any ideas for goals that I can try and work towards, or if you have any video ideas that you want me to talk about. I have a whole list written out, just need the courage to film them, because I constantly think everything I say is pointless, so I need to work on that a lot. A lot. Anyway, I'm gonna leave it here. Thanks so much for watching, you guys. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.